Your discipline builds your future. Welcome to Clartify.
Most people are not defeated by life. They are defeated by the voice inside their mind. If you don't learn how to win this war, you will lose every battle outside. Every person on this planet is fighting a silent war. A war no one else can see. A war waged not in the outside world, but inside their own mind. This war begins the moment you wake up, when your body wants comfort, but your soul wants greatness. When your mind wants to stay the same, but your heart whispers, you can be more. And the first weapon that dies in this war is motivation. People think motivation is supposed to last. They think motivation is fuel. They think motivation is strength. But motivation was never meant to carry you. Motivation is just the spark. Discipline is the fire. Let me tell you a story. There was a young man who felt lost for years. He wasn't weak, he was just tired. Tired of trying. Tired of starting over. Tired of watching other people win while he stayed stuck. One night he wrote in his notebook, "I don't know what's happening to me. I want to change. But something inside me pulls me back every time." What he didn't know was this: the enemy wasn't outside. The enemy was inside. His enemy was the voice that said, "Do it later. You're not ready. You're too tired. You'll fail again." This voice lives in all of us. It's ancient. It's primal. It's designed to protect you from discomfort, not to help you grow. Motivation disappears because your brain is wired for survival, not success. Every time you try something new, a workout, a business, a habit, a routine, your brain sees it as a threat. So it sends you resistance, fear, laziness, doubt, confusion, procrastination. Not because you're weak, but because you're stepping outside the cage your mind built to keep you safe. But here's the part no one teaches. The moment you feel resistance is the exact moment transformation begins. That young man met a mentor who told him, "You're not losing motivation. You're entering the first battlefield." This is where most people die. This is where you either become stronger or you retreat into your old self. The mentor continued, "You want motivation? Then stop chasing the feeling and start winning the battle." "How?" the young man asked. The mentor said, "Understand this. Motivation is not the beginning of action. It is the result of action. The tiniest step forward creates progress. Progress creates identity. Identity creates motivation. And motivation creates momentum." This was the truth he needed. He always waited to feel ready. He always waited to feel strong. He always waited for the perfect moment. But the perfect moment never came because he was waiting instead of moving. So he changed one thing. Every time he heard the voice of resistance, he took action immediately. One push-up, one page, one cold shower, 1 minute of deep work, one habit repeated, not perfectly, but consistently. And something incredible happened. The voice in his head didn't disappear, but it became weaker, quieter, less powerful. Because every action he took was a punch against the enemy. Every small win was a victory in the war within. Every day he showed up, he became someone new, someone stronger, someone disciplined, someone unstoppable. He learned that you don't wait for motivation. You become the person who doesn't need it. Motivation comes and goes. Feelings rise and fall. Some days you'll want to conquer the world. Other days you'll want to disappear. But discipline is the soldier that never abandons you. Discipline is the warrior that stands beside you when motivation runs away. Discipline is the shield that protects your future from the weakness of the present moment. So here's the truth you must understand. You will lose motivation again. You will face resistance again. You will doubt yourself again. You will feel weak again. But weakness is not the end. Weakness is the battlefield. Weakness is where strength is forged. Weakness is the doorway to your evolution. Don't run from the battle. Face it. Fight it. Win it. You don't become unstoppable by avoiding the war inside you. You become unstoppable by showing up to the battlefield every day, even when you're tired, even when you're scared, even when the voice inside you screams, "Quit!" Because the truth is simple. Greatness is not built by the motivated. Greatness is built by the disciplined. The warriors of life aren't the ones who feel powerful. They are the ones who feel nothing, yet move anyway. They take action without permission from their emotions. They choose progress over comfort. They choose growth over safety. They choose identity over excuses. One day you will look back and realize something powerful. It was never motivation that changed your life. It was the moment you decided to fight the war within instead of surrendering to it. And when that moment arrives, your entire life shifts. Not someday, not tomorrow, not next year, but the moment you act, even if the action is small. So today, remember this: the voice of resistance is not your enemy. It is your training partner. The battlefield inside you is not your weakness. It is your destiny. The war within you is not something to fear. It is something to win. Take one step, one action, one decision. Win one battle today. Because once you win the battle within, the world outside becomes yours. If this message reached you, don't leave without like, subscribe, and share. Someone else needs this battle too.
Thank you for watching. If you're ready to upgrade your mind and build unshakable discipline, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. More powerful lessons are coming. Stay disciplined. Stay Clarify.